Get Up Mornings. I'm Erica Campbell, and it's time for the Love Talk of the Day. And joining me are Pastors Andrew and Gabby Wilkes from the Double Love Experience Church in Brooklyn, New York. Good morning, Pastors Andrew and Gabby. Thank you for joining me today.
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Good morning.
Absolutely. Let's jump into the Love Talk of the Day.
Wonderful. You know, we like to say that authentic Christianity rises and falls based on how well we love. And I'd like to also mention a James Baldwin quote where he talks about how love takes off the mask that we fear we can't live without and that we know we can't live within. And a part of what I think that quote gets at is how sometimes when we try to love in relationships or within our communities, we have a fear or an inhibition that keeps us from loving in a powerful and authentic kind of way. So I think Baldwin's words are particularly resonant as we come into this time of the Christian year in Holy Week.
Absolutely. And when we think about love, Scripture says that perfect love casts out fear. And if we're honest, there are so many people today walking around with masks because they are afraid that if they show their true selves, that people won't really want to be in relationship with them, that people will hurt them. And so we put on these masks trying to protect ourselves, not realizing that those same masks are actually hurting us from actually being able to create genuine community, genuine relationship. And without that genuine, authentic, transparent relationship, there's no way that we can truly love one another and truly show up for one another. So we're actually walking around in fear, thinking that we're being protective of our own hearts when really we're keeping our hearts for what we really need to have abundant life. So we're on a case for love. We're on a case for encouraging people to truly love for real, because perfect love does indeed cast out fear.
I love it, and I love you guys. So tell us, how is your church growing? You guys launched about 6 months ago in the heart of downtown Brooklyn, and this love movement, I'm so excited about it. Tell us how the church is going and growing.
Absolutely. So we are about 6 months from our very first service, so it is crazy how quickly time flies. But it's being very well received. We are intentionally located in a part of Brooklyn that is rapidly gentrifying. We're about 5 minutes away from the Barclays Center and Flatbush and Fort Greene, where Spike Lee lives. And so it's a part of Brooklyn that's moving, that's really dealing with an issue that I think we're dealing with across the nation. How are our inner cities being able to preserve Black community and Black culture when Black and brown folks are being pushed out? And so people have really resonated with the fact that we are intentionally a Black-led congregation, a Black church, and we are really trying to drop back into the culture what the Black church has been for so many of us. It's not just a worship experience, but it's really an equipping station. It's where our young people learn how to speak and play instruments. It's where our seniors are cared for. And so we really feel that if we can create a strong church in our inner city, then that church can turn around and fight for the community and the residents that are being pushed out by folks who have higher wealth, ability, and access. So we center love and justice in this church. We meet at 5 o'clock so folks can go to brunch and come in a little bit later, and families don't have to try to get their kids ready too early in the morning. And it's working. People are loving it.
I love it. I love it, and I love you guys. And I think that you guys are a wonderful reflection of what marriage is supposed to be. It's supposed to be ministry. It's supposed to be two hearts and lives coming together to make a difference in the world. And I thank you so much for what you guys are doing. Thank y'all for joining me today. So now tell us where we can follow you guys on social media and where we can get more information on the church.
You can follow us on our social, Double Love Experience on Instagram, Double Love NYC on Twitter, and on our website, doubleloveexperience.org.
And also join us for Easter Sunday service. I want to make sure everybody knows that Andrew and I really believe in centering a husband and wife preaching duo. So we actually tag team preach at our church, and a lot of folks haven't seen that before, and it has been something that has been a way for us to share our marriage and our love through the lens of ministry, which has been so powerful.
I love it, and I love you guys. We have Pastors Andrew and Gabby Wilkes from the Double Love Center Church in Brooklyn, New York. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having us. We love you too.
Absolutely awesome. God bless y'all. Y'all stick around. It's going to get better and better right here on Get Up Mornings.
You're listening to Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell.
If you